to another episode of Put a Lido on It. I'm Ty.
And I'm Penny.
And today has been quite the day, okay?
Yes.
Quite the week as well. But do remember that our episodes drop every Friday at 7 p.m. on our Facebook Lives and YouTube Lives. So please make sure you hit that notification button, that follow, subscribe, all of the buttons to make sure you don't miss a beat. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so today's topic, by the way, happy belated Fiji Day. Hope you guys had a great time yesterday during the public holiday. But today's topic, I feel, is something that needs to be spoken about a bit more. I know people talk about it a lot, but I feel like we just need to up the ante a little bit.
What's that?
Menstruation.
Ooh. It's about to get blood.
No, you know why I thought of it? Because I just realized something.
Yeah?
So we're in the clubs a while ago and went to the restroom to do girl things.
Yeah.
And the restroom attendant gave us a condom. And she was like, here, you can take some condoms. And we were like, okay, sure, whatever. So I just took it because, I don't know, it was just there. I'm nosy like that. I'll just take things if they're given to me. But then what I realized was, how about some pads? I mean, maybe we don't need that more. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just have like this really long love-hate relationship with the fact that condoms can be free, but like sanitary items for females. I don't know if it already is, if there is a thing going on.
It's not.
But okay, thank you for clarifying that, because I really want to drive this home that I feel like sanitary pads should be a bit more free and a bit more accessible to females, because I don't know, like, what do you think?
I think it's a big deal because then, first of all, you don't have a choice when it comes to having your period. Like, it's not something you can just turn on and off.
I mean, you can turn it off for 9 months.
Yeah.
But
I guess that was the purpose of the condom, I guess. But had pads been more free, I feel like our lives would be so much easier because we have so many things to worry about.
It's not just like the products that are available for you to be able to look after yourself when you're menstruating, but it's just the topic of menstruation. It's so taboo. It's so, oh my gosh, why would you mention something like that? That's so disgusting. I am eating. Yeah, it's probably not the best idea to bring it up in certain places, but it is like a natural bodily function.
Yeah.
And the fact that some girls, especially when they first get it, like they're in school and it happens. And, you know, I remember in our last episode, we said that people are more open-minded these days. Like, yes, people are a bit more open-minded, but I remember growing up when I got my first period, I was very shy about it. And I was very mantua, and like I was just very like, oh my God, don't look at me, I'm unclean. Like I didn't understand. Like at first, because that's how I'm programmed to think. You know, I'm thinking like that's a very normal reaction to get when you have your menses. But then growing up, I realized it's something that you can't help.
Exactly.
It's a very natural part of your body as a female. So the fact that some people make it seem like it's such a very taboo subject.
And it's even more so when you can hear it from like other females.
Yes.
Like, girl, we go through the same thing every month together.
Period.
Why are you making me feel weird about it?
Yeah. And especially when it comes from like older women, like, you know, when you're so young and so impressionable and something like that happens to you, and like older women make you feel very little about it, or just like make you feel like it's something to be ashamed of, it's a bit sad. It's a bit sad. I feel like we need to have this type of conversation a bit more naturally, and I feel like girls need to be able to talk about it without being ashamed. You know what I mean? What happened?
Sorry, nothing. Proceed. Sorry for disturbing you.
This girl is so rude. But just the whole being ashamed about it. You really shouldn't be.
Yeah. I guess like in their defense, they grew up in a time where it was a very taboo subject.
Yeah.
Where when you would talk about it, it would just be you and your mom.
Yeah.
And it would be like in a secret place, and you know, back then things weren't as open-minded as we are now. And I guess we can now have like those open conversations at home where it should be held, and even at school among your sisters. And it's so nice to see that, like, even some guys, especially brothers, they're very thoughtful of their sisters who are going through their periods.
Yep.
Partners, boyfriends. I've come across some friends who are with their boyfriends and they always feel so weird about going to the shop to buy pads. Like,
right? Guys, men, boys,
Please.
bro, don't feel embarrassed about buying sanitary items for your sister or your cousin or your girlfriend or your wife, okay? Nobody thinks it's for you.
literally.
Just buy it. It's really not that big of a deal. And I hate that. Well, not hate. Hate's a strong word. But
Say it, I know you mean it.
I hate when you go and buy it from like the local neighborhood shops.
Yeah.
And then the shopkeeper like wraps it up in a newspaper and puts it in a black plastic bags just so that it can be more private,
Discreet.
more discreet. Like what? Why? I need it for my body. I am bleeding. Okay, and this happens once a month. Like seriously. Who out here is looking at me like, wow, an adult woman purchasing pads? Ew, stone her.
Ew.
It's so weird. I feel like this topic just needs to be a bit more natural,
Ew.
a bit more normal,
Exactly.
and people just need to relax about it.
And I feel like now in this day and age, we can see it every now and again. But
Yeah.
it just needs to be a little bit more like normal to have that conversation.
Yes,
There's nothing wrong with it, okay? There's nothing wrong with you if you do talk about it, okay? No one's going to disown you, banish you.
One of my favorite memories about when I first got my period was when I was freaking out. I thought there was something wrong with me. And that's the thing, like, you know, if you don't have a proper conversation about this with girls, they'll think that, like, they'll have different perceptions of what's happening to their body when it happens. If they're not informed properly. But anyways, back to my story. So I was freaking out and I was like, what's happening? What's going on? So I, like, decided to pull my mother away and I told her privately, like, Mom, there's blood on my panties. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what to do. And she just looked at me and she was like, what is happening? And that was it. Like I thought that was it. So I was like, okay, I told her, she knows. Whew, great, I can get this off my chest. Baba, that weekend, my family was coming over and I was like, wait, I wasn't aware of a family function happening. And all my cousins are coming, they're giving me gifts and I'm like, guys, what is this? It's not my birthday, it's October. And they're like, no, we're just so scared. And like they were being so very shy about it.
Yeah.
These like all the cousins that was my age. Yeah? It's like, no, this is your little hamper and stuff. And I saw like conditioner, shampoo, and there was like pads in there. And I was like, wait
a minute.
how do you guys know I use these now? And then they like spread the masi and the mat and everything, and they wrapped me in the cloth, and I was like in the material, and I thought, oh, I think me and Tay are gonna like dress up. And you were just sitting there. I was like, wait, is it just me?
I was loving like the attention.
Yeah, then I had to sit up on top in front of everybody, and then like the whole thing was going, and they were saying I was celebrating you becoming a woman. I was like, wow, mother, really? I literally just told you this like 4 days ago. What's going on? Yeah, but it was crazy. I like that though, that they like, you know, make it a whole thing to like celebrate you, you know, entering womanhood.
Because in a sense, it is a beautiful thing. You know, it is something to be celebrated.
Yes, and it should be treated as such. I think that's one of my favorite things about like the Fijian culture is that, oh, and because it's Fijian language week.
Oh, wow!
See?
We love that.
Segue. We're so smart.
Yeah, we totally knew we were going to do that.
Period. A period. Anyway, yes, normalize talking about periods and normalize not making people feel bad about it or not making people feel embarrassed about it.
About a normal bodily function.
Yes, okay. It is a very normal thing to happen.
Yeah.
But let us know in the comment section what you want us to talk about next episode. Also, please like, subscribe, follow, add,
Smoke signals,
you know, just follow us, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and click on the push notification. Wow, the bell icon, bro. I've always wanted to say that.
Yeah, I could tell. You were a little bit too enthusiastic about that.